Ackah Business Immigration Law. Thank you so much for joining me for our LinkedIn Live today, Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Today, I'm going to be talking about international students. They've been in the news quite a bit here in Canada and abroad about some of the challenges they're facing, and also some of the things that people in the media as well as politically have been indicating about the international student program. If you haven't heard, there seems to be a really big challenge right now with the potential of fraud and fraudulent applications for students coming from certain countries into Canada to attend schools that actually don't even exist. So they have either been duped by an unscrupulous consultant or agent, or they were involved with this as a way to get to Canada and then hopefully legalize themselves even when they find out there's no school. The media and especially some of the politicians have been talking about international students as the problem that's leading to our housing crisis in Canada. And I felt like I wanted to talk about that today because they're definitely being scapegoated as the source of all wrongdoing. And I don't believe that's the case. After 23 years of practicing immigration law, I really feel like it's a small number of unscrupulous people that are focused on making money as opposed to focused on doing what's right and ethical. So many of these students have come here thinking there's a school, thinking they've been accepted to the school, even if it's a legitimate school. They maybe the agent has forged acceptance letters, so they think they've been accepted. They take the students' money, all their tuition money goes to the agent as opposed to directly to the school. And the reason is they say they're going to help pay for their tuition and they'll take care of everything for them. And when they get here, it's only then that they're realizing they have been duped and taken advantage of and scammed. And that is really something that needs to be addressed. How it is that people can come here, give all their money, including family money, community money, neighborhood money, to send that student from India or Pakistan or wherever to school, to find out that they have been duped. When you are working with the International Student Program, you need to ensure, first and foremost, that you're working with somebody reputable. Ideally, a lawyer. You can check them online. We always say you can check online about lawyers. Go to the law society of the province that they practice in and make sure they're listed, make sure they're in good standing before you even give one penny over to your legal representative. Then you need to also be able to contact the school directly, not through an agent. Call the school. They have international foreign student offices and find out and confirm your acceptance and the whole process for how to qualify as an international student. Go directly to the source. Do not rely on the representative. At Ackah Law, we tell people who call us who are interested in school, we are not an academic agency. We don't help you get into school. We can say, here are some schools to consider. Here's the list of designated learning institutions. Go through them, figure out which ones have postgraduate work permits because they're listed, and then you call the school and you find out about admission process so that you know that you're dealing with a viable entity. And if you have friends or family already in Canada, call them too and have them go to the school. Make sure it exists. It's heartbreaking to think that people's life savings have been spent on something that's fraudulent, and the goals they had for their children to excel and to become foreign students here, get Canadian credentials, and move to permanent residence and maybe citizenship down the line are being hampered by people doing the wrong thing. But I also feel that as a potential foreign student, you know how to research. You know, many times you already have your first degree or even second degree, and you know how to go about finding out information and researching and contacting people. So you have to take the initiative and do not defer all of your rights and all of your knowledge to somebody who says they'll take care of it all. Because you don't want to be in a position like apparently they're saying 700 students may be deported back home because of the problems they've gotten into here, whether they're involved or they weren't involved. The Canadian government's coming down hard. And I don't want you to have to face that challenge. So please, before you start anything, before you give up any money, make sure you check the governing body, the law society in the province of the lawyer you're looking at, I would consider not working with an immigration consultant unless you knew they're reputable and also licensed. You can also check them all across the country. They're also listed for you to confirm they are reputable and in good standing. And you also want to take references and referrals. Most of the work we get at Ackah Business Immigration Law are referrals, which means that these are people that have been happy with our services and trust us, and they share our information with their friends and family and colleagues. So if you'd like to talk more about really how to come to Canada as a legitimate international student, give me a call at Ackah Business Immigration Law. It's so important to do it right the first time. It's very difficult to fix a problem or a mistake that you've gotten into when you've gone to somewhere else because they were cheaper. At the end of the day, it ends up costing you even more to fix the problem. I hope this has been helpful. Look forward to hearing from you. If you have any thoughts or comments, give me a call at Ackah Business Immigration Law. Take good care. Bye-bye.